Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a lot going on in my life, obviously. If you've been watching, you know that I'm moving, transferring high schools, learning how to drive, and sending my brother to college. So for today's video, I thought I could just sit down, chat with you guys while I do my makeup. I asked you guys on my Instagram stories to send in any topics or questions you wanted me to talk about, so I'm just gonna do that. I know I uploaded a Q&A a couple weeks ago, but this is just like a dedicated chit chat about the craziness of my life right now. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna use is the CeraVe moisturizing lotion. I've been using this. I've been using this almost every single day, especially being at the beach so much. I'm trying to really take SPF and wearing my sunscreen really seriously this summer because I know that sun damage and skin cancer is like a real thing, especially me just being out in the sun at the beach all day long. I've been trying to remember to wear this every single day and I really like it. It doesn't even feel like a sunscreen. It feels really light and it's the best. Also, if I don't mention any of this stuff, I'll link all my makeup down below. And I always get questions about the shirt that I'm wearing in videos. So this is from Nordstrom Rack. It's really bright. It's like a burnt orange color. Okay, I have so many questions from you guys right here. But before I answer any of those, I'm just gonna talk about moving and where that whole process is. So, concealer time, but at the moment, I am moving in less than a month. It's like 2 weeks when you're watching this video. So our permanent house that's being built is not going to be ready until the beginning of September. Or not ready, just like fully complete and the escrow closes and everything. School is starting, so it's definitely going to throw off the routine a little bit, but I think that change is going to be good because I've kind of been in the same little bubble with the same people, which I don't mind. I love my bubble, but that's really not how life and everything works. You never know what you're going to get. So I think it's going to be good for me to know more people and go to a little bit of a bigger school and not be in the exact same place forever. A couple people asked about driving. Driving is going really well. I'm getting a lot more comfortable behind the wheel. It's still really scary though to know that I'm like operating a motor vehicle and I could make a wrong move and something bad would happen. Somebody asked if I had tips for being more confident and not minding the opinion of others. One of my favorite podcasts, I feel like I talk about them a lot, it's called What We Said Podcast. They did an episode about confidence and I listened to the whole thing. It was amazing and I really love what they had to say. They were talking about speaking to yourself positively and instead of saying, like if you're looking in front of the mirror, like I am ugly, which is not true. Instead of saying that, you can say I feel blank instead of I am blank, because then you're labeling yourself and it's just like downgrading. I also feel like I get a lot of my confidence from Christ and just God within me. Also, all of the women in my life, like my grandma, my mom, were and are very strong women. And I was always exposed to really confident, strong women in my life who don't let people walk all over them and they're just confident and show up. And I just think that that's also, I don't really know. I feel like I'm just going off about that, but I would say to listen to that podcast episode that I was talking about. I feel like I know what I want to say, but I can't put it into words, you know? So that was really jumbled and all around. Somebody asked if Grace was going to be at my new school. Yes, she is. How to find devotionals for teens. Stay tuned for something I might have in the works. Somebody asked, how do you stay connected to the Lord while still being a busy teenager? That's a good question. I think that you really just have to make it a priority and make time for it and build God into your schedule every single day. Also, if you don't get a chance to like read your Bible or do a devotional every single day, I don't do a devotional every single day because I have a lot going on. I mean, I obviously try to, but some days it just doesn't happen. But God understands if our life is crazy more than anyone else and he gets it. So even like a quick little prayer in the middle of the day, like, God, I'm having a really busy day. He just gets it, you know what I mean? He understands more than anybody else and he understands more than we even do. So just praying a lot, and I would say building God into your schedule and having even just 5 minutes before bed every single night. It's literally only 5 minutes of your day where you would honestly probably be on Instagram. Think about literally scrolling on Instagram for 5 minutes, how fast that goes by. You can just take 5 minutes of your day every single morning or every single night to just pray or read a devotional, read your Bible. You don't even have to go out and buy a devotional. There are so many plans on the Bible app that you can do and they're amazing. Also just finding God in the little things every single day. The fact that you've been watching this video, you probably are so fortunate to have a device to even watch this on and Wi-Fi to connect to, LTE. God has blessed you with all that stuff and you woke up today breathing. That's a miracle in and of itself. Brows are done. Sorry, I got kind of carried away with that question. Somebody asked, are we getting moving vlogs? Heck yes, you already know. Have you ever gotten your hair dyed? Love the color of it. I got my hair balayaged back in January or December. I don't remember the exact time. I think it's all gone by now. I just made it a little lighter, but I've been using the Sunbum spray. Talked about that in my favorites video. That stuff is amazing. It's totally helped lighten my hair. Favorite fast food place? Chick-fil-A. hands down. Could you do a house tour when everything is finished? I want to do an empty house tour, but I don't want it to come off as me like bragging and like, look at this house. I don't think you guys would take it that way, but I do think that would be a fun video, so let me know if you guys want to see something like that. I'm definitely going to do a room tour though. How do you find motivation to eat healthy and not just snack on junk foods? Oh my gosh, guys, I snack all the time. I was looking at this blogger's Instagram story the other day. She's like, I'm not a big snacker. I don't really have much of a sweet tooth. I'm like, you're definitely lying to all of us. No, who knows? Maybe she actually doesn't have a sweet tooth and has a perfect diet, but I don't. I love my ice cream. I love my French fries. I love food. I think it's amazing. So just having everything in moderation. I try to go by the 80-20 thing where it's like you can have 20% just junk food, indulge, whatever, and then 80% whole good foods. I saw this post on Pinterest. If you're like trying to get really healthy, instead of calling something a good versus bad food, you could call it like a forward food or a backward food. But at the end of the day, just enjoy your life. Don't stress too much about eating healthy all the time. Do you want to go to college on the East Coast or West Coast? Probably the West Coast because it's closer to family, and I would probably be way too wimpy for the cold. On the East Coast, like 50 degrees to me is frigid. I can barely handle cold weather. Okay, let's see if I can do this without getting black all over my eyelids. Shoot, I need to pull up another question so I can talk and do this at the same time. Somebody asked if it was bad that they didn't have a boyfriend and they were in high school. No. Guys, I've never had a boyfriend. I haven't had my first kiss. I don't really care. I'll put that out there for the world to know. Oh, failed. Got mascara on my eyelid. Judge me all you want, but like, I'm not gonna date someone if I don't see potential, because that's just a waste of time and it's probably not going to end up in anything, you know what I mean? But it's definitely not bad if you don't have a boyfriend and you're in high school. It probably just means that God is saving you for someone extremely special down the road. I need to go get some Q-tips because, yeah. So I just fully messed this up. Are we seeing this? I don't know if I can fix this. Every time I film a get ready with me or anything, with me putting on my makeup, I always have I always have so much trouble with my mascara. A couple people asked if I was nervous about starting for the new school year and making friends, and another person asked what my biggest fear about everything was. I think for moving, oh my gosh, I just realized I put on my mascara before I did my eyeshadow. Brilliant. Yeah, I don't have very many big fears about moving per se, mostly just about going to my new school. Probably the first one is that I won't like it, but I don't think that that's gonna be a problem because I had a really, oh my gosh, I had a really great time shadowing there whenever I went. I think the biggest thing is probably just that I won't be like established there, you know, people won't really know who I am, because at my old school I went there for a decade. I was there forever, you know what I mean? I was kind of established there. But like I said, I think it's gonna be good for me to have change and meet new people because I need to get outside of my bubble. But at the end of the day with this whole situation, I really do trust that God is in control, because I think that he's really leading me and Allie and my family to this whole situation. I think it's all gonna work out for the best. Last thing is this lipstick that I love. I feel like I've had it forever. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Spice. Okay, listen up.
If someone prays,
oh shoot, let me just show you guys.
Patience. You think God gives them patience? Or does he give them the opportunity to be patient? If it prays for courage, does God give them courage, or does he give them opportunity to be courageous? If someone prays for the family to be closer, do you think God zaps them with warm, fuzzy feelings? Or does he give them opportunities to love each other?
I thought that was pretty mind-blowing because I never thought about it like that. If somebody, basically was saying if somebody prays for something, do you think that God gives that person exactly what they prayed for, or an opportunity to use that, you know? Anyway, I thought that was really good, so I could share with you guys. Kind of has to do a little bit with the situation that I'm in. God giving me an opportunity to follow him and just trusting him. Everything going on is a lot. I know everybody has everything going on. I've been getting a lot of prayer request messages. Please keep those coming. I would love to pray for you guys. I know with everything going on with COVID and then what's happening, political stuff, the election's coming up, people are getting really heated on social media. It's a lot, and I hope that I can be something to cheer you guys up and maybe a little distraction from the climate of the world right now. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Stay tuned for all of the moving stuff coming soon. I feel like it's getting annoying how much I've been talking about it over and over and over again. But anyway, stay tuned. I have a lot of exciting things in the works. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram so you don't miss out on the next Chit Chat Get Ready With Me Q&A, my daily life on Instagram stories, all that. You're amazing and beautiful. Never forget that. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.